Welcome to the Traitors. Hello! Welcome to my reaction video for episode 3 of the Traitors. The last episode was a sad one. Two of my favourites went. So I've only really got maybe one clear-cut favourite now. So hope Anna does well. Yeah, let's crack on with the reaction. Just before we do, though, want to let you know I am going to be doing my reaction to episode 4 live on Twitch and all the episodes subsequent. So please head over there, drop me a follow, and let's hang out and watch some Traitors together. Sound good? As well as that, there's also Patreon, which will, from episode 4 onwards, receive early access to all my Traitors videos and lots of other reaction content and lots of other content from my other channels as well. Also, so at the time of recording this, I still don't have this nailed, but the full uncut reaction to each episode will be on Patreon once I figure out how to get a full uncut reaction past Content ID on YouTube. But it's coming. It's coming, guys. So go head over there. It's $5 a month for that tier. There's also a $1 tier if you just want to show me some support. That'd be greatly appreciated. But if not, I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let's hang out and let's watch some betrayal and murder.
Previously.
With
two more faithful out of the game.
I'm a faithful.
Can't believe they killed Keith.
Doctor, you've got the bedside manner. That, for me, makes a stellar traitor.
I definitely think I'm Annie.
I do feel like you both could be a little bit more assertive. Wow, I don't like it. I think she needs to be
That
a little
face.
bit careful.
Go on, Mina. Sort her out.
Is the Traitors.
Yeah, it is. Let's go. I've changed my mind. Linda's no longer my pick for first traitor out. I think it's Armani. She's getting way too cocky. If that's going to be a theme with the missions from now on, that the traitors have to try and sabotage it somehow, that's really fun.
Last night, for my name to be thrown up was completely unexpected. What have I done wrong to lead to that to happen?
You were nice. How dare you? Here she is, Queen Traitor.
Just so nice knowing that we're all coming back and not feel panicked again.
I'm a traitor. It's a game.
We know. Everyone knows
I'm
Linda.
being allowed to murder somebody every night. So it was extremely disappointing not to be able to murder.
You should have done better then.
I truly thought Ellen was a traitor. How can we get it so wrong?
Ellen was the most faithful ever.
I think I'm pretty safe. I am pretty popular and pretty well.
Armani is kind of the Dunning-Kruger effect in full force. She's probably the genuinely playing the worst of the three traitors.
A certain type of way with Armani this morning.
Yep.
I think Armani feels as confident as any person could possibly feel, and I think that might end up being her downfall.
Yep. I said it in episode 1 that the people who feel the most confident in these games quite often crumble because they underestimate everyone else.
Morning, everyone.
Morning, Claudia.
Lovely morning it is.
Yeah.
Are you ready for another mission?
Yeah.
I'm really curious of the mission.
Fan of Johnny Cash?
Yes.
Cool. I'll see you there.
Johnny Cash, what's the clue there?
Music singer.
Ring of Fire, yeah, you're right.
To be fair, I can't lie, a little bit deflated. As soon as somebody talks about that round table last night, I just burst out crying. This morning,
But emotions are a sign of being a traitor, Livy.
To say the least. I've had a big old cry last night. I just feel a bit guilty.
Good.
I just know I'm a fighter. I feel like this is why I'll be good at this game, because I'm not going to give up. I'm going to help the faithfuls track down the traitors.
I mean, the problem is if you're not going to give up and you're in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just about determination.
To be a traitor.
Gotta use the old noodle.
Or is that her strategy?
Or is that her
I'm
game?
going to be out loud and proud because people will think a traitor wouldn't be like that.
Last night, Alex said her name.
She's very good at influencing.
Armani gave me and Linda some feedback, but people are suspicious about Armani
because she is constantly being the ringleader even when one isn't needed. If she comes into the whole day how she has been, then I think she will seal her own banishment.
I'd be curious as to how Armani would have played as a faithful. Would she still have been this, you know, rah-rah?
I'll fill you in.
Yeah.
Winder was like 100% it's not Kaz, like no chance. Like, very, very, you know, like over the top defensive.
I'm still suspicious of Winder, and I am looking at Kaz, who are all defending each other, saying things like he's 100% faithful. How can you be 100% faithful when you don't know?
I just don't think traitors would care enough about protecting other traitors.
But not at
Yeah.
the early stage.
No, I don't think so. I think they'd throw them under the bus at any time.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Another thing as well.
Yeah,
like,
historically.
Like, he's a doctor, he saves lives during the day, he'd be and killing people at night. Like,
Yeah.
how ironic could it be if he's toasting people and he's just killed? Do you know what I mean?
But would somebody be that arrogant?
Yeah, potentially.
But I just don't see that in Kaz.
Mm.
You don't, I do.
This guy gets it. I like him. I think the thing with Jake is, because he was right first time, I thought he was actually quite good at the game, but I think it's just turning out he's really confident and really tunnely, and he just happened to be right with his first hunch.
As always, traitors and faithful will have to work together in today's mission if they want to bank more money.
But will there be an element of the traitors sabotaging a little bit? Because that was fun. That reminded me of, like, the mole a little bit. Except the mole, part of the fun was that, like, I can't remember what their name was in it, but the faithfuls in the mole also had a reason to sabotage missions, which was to get people to think they're the mole and get them to eliminate themselves. Because it wasn't a vote, it was a quiz. So I'm not sure if it works as an overall concept for every episode of the Traitors, but it was a fun variation for sure.
All you have to do is row that magnificent boat
Simple.
to the other end of the loch. Along the way, you will come across some pontoons. On these pontoons will be some fuel. You will want to get this fuel.
Right.
Because what you have to do at the end of the loch
Is set fire.
set alight
Yep.
a giant ring of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Also, along the way, you'll come across some pontoons that contain gold, up to £10,000 worth. Any gold that is within the lit giant ring of fire will be added to the prize fund. Any players that is standing within the giant ring of fire when it is lit will automatically receive shields. If the ring of fire is not lit, then you bank nothing and nobody is safe.
Oh, Jesus, don't wait. Oh, my goodness, it's like herding cats.
Wrong way, that's it.
Oh my God.
The music's really adding to it.
On the first pontoon, it's fuel, and they're going to need that if they're going to light the ring of fire. What the players don't know, every time they get to a pontoon, they're going to have to make a big sacrifice.
They're going to have to leave a person.
Right, someone run and get the fuel.
Oh, they're going to have to leave a person, aren't they?
To take the fuel, you must sacrifice two.
Two! Wow.
They must remain shackled on the raft until the end of the mission.
Wow, that's good.
Murder tonight.
That's a good twist. I think those two should choose who's the worst rowers.
I'll do it.
We haven't got much time.
I'll do it.
Charlotte.
Everyone's just selfish. Everyone's just out for themselves.
There's £10,000 up for grabs.
To be fair, Charlotte's probably pretty confident she won't get murdered.
I'll just go.
I don't mind getting off.
Are you happy to go?
I'll go, yeah.
All right, then Jake.
I think if I were a faithful and was...
The missions are about working as a team.
Forget the teamwork aspects. Sensibly, the people that people have been looking at probably aren't getting murdered at night, right? They keep you around as a frame. So, yeah, Charlotte and Jake are probably pretty good picks, to be honest.
I think a traitor will 100% sacrifice themselves because they're already immune from murder. So we need to look at who else sacrificed themselves.
Including each other, right?
What's the amount?
2.5.
2,500.
Yeah, take that. That's a quarter of the money.
Who's willing to stay here for the gold? Because I'm not.
I think I'm too good at rowing.
Leave it. Shall we leave it?
Are we willing or not? No?
I'm not leaving for the staying for the gold.
I reckon let's get fuel and then we can get any money after.
We wanted to get in that ring of fire and we wanted to be saved from murder tonight. This money means nothing to me if I'm going to get murdered and not have a chance of winning it anyway.
Fair.
I was shocked at the lack of wanting to get off the boat. Just shows you how scared and vulnerable everyone feels.
Yeah, because the faithful aren't in control of the game. You've got to remember that. You're a traitor. If you're a faithful, you can do absolutely nothing wrong, have no suspicion on you. And that actually makes you more likely to get killed at night, where you've got no control. You've got no ability to defend yourself.
I'll go. Is there anybody else willing to go yes or no?
10-second warning. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
That's not seconds.
2, 1.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Why has no one else got off?
Jake and Charlotte don't have immunity. We are up for murder tonight. Why did we do this?
I would
sit on that raft and then watch the boat go past not one, but 2 other rafts and no one got off. I was fuming.
The thing is, I think those 2 should be basically immune from banishment, because as a faithful, I would want to see which one of them dies if they're the only 2 that aren't immune.
They're out of rhythm. You're out of rhythm.
But when you're saying I'm Paul, that's when we're pulling to me.
No, you're not.
I'm getting off the boat.
Go on, Mina.
I feel like we're pulling when everyone's saying pull, but
You're not.
we're not.
You're not. To be fair, you're not. You're pulling when they say and.
We're gonna have to sacrifice for the fuel.
How much fuel do you need? Was that made clear?
I knew I was going to have to come up at some point. If I don't get banished tonight, I won't be murdered tonight because I'm too easy a target. And I could see that Mina was just hating everyone.
Sorry, I don't want to waste time. I'll go. But
Yeah, Kaz is a good pick to get off.
It's doing my head in. I could just hear it getting louder and louder with the chant.
Yeah, Kaz, from Kaz's perspective, Kaz was a good person to get off because he knows he's a frame.
I was struggling with the rowing because I just was not really understanding the whole pool move.
You should have been getting off then, shouldn't you? Be a team player.
I ain't done rowing. I need to stop hitting it. I need to stop for a minute.
Freddie, get here.
Get over there. Then someone needs to be hit. Get over there.
Wow.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm the weakest link. I'm not trying to be funny, right? Why are we here if it's not to get money?
Let's go. Get it off.
Yeah, go on, Freddie.
Kind of
Correct.
sort of thing. Put the gold on the boat. Take it.
To me, like, I as much as I've been saying, the main reason to get off is if you're sus, so you're not going to get murdered anyway.
We kind of want them to lose. Do you know what I mean?
You kind of want them to lose?
No, we don't want them to lose. But if they lose, then everyone's at risk of that. You see what I'm saying?
We get onto that raft, yeah. First thing he says to me is, "Well, I hope we don't get."
Well done, Freddie.
He's not moving like normal today. He's moving panicky today. No, I think Freddie's a traitor.
Yeah, it's not a smart thing to say, to be fair. Like, I get why Maya would reach that conclusion from what he said. I get why he said it, though, which is, if they don't make it, he personally has less chance of being murdered. He's currently got a 1 in 6 chance of being murdered. If they don't make it, he's got a 1 in, whatever, 17 or something. Oh, they're at the other side now. Okay. So they got 2.5 grand. Oh, you can light it from inside. I want to know how much fuel they actually needed. Did they need 2? Feels like you didn't need 2. Like, because liquid will spread itself all the way round so that it's level. So it would have gone all the way round. It would have just been lower.
The fact that we got 5k was great, but the main win was getting the immunity.
They got 5k? I thought they got 2.5. Did I miss them? Oh no, Mina and Kaz were money, and were Maya and Freddie money as well. So was only one of them fuel? And 2 of them were cash? I don't know. I obviously missed something there. I thought 2 of them were fuel.
People are definitely starting to question a lot more. But I feel like me and my girlies are okay. There's nothing that's been brought to my attention.
She's so oblivious. She's so oblivious to 1, the fact that people are looking at her, but 2, the me and my girlies. Like, your girlies aren't with you either, Armani. Is Armani going today? I feel like she could go today. With votes from Mina and Linda.
That's really annoying me that like people just didn't get off for cash.
I just felt really belittled in the whole situation.
Yeah.
It was everything was just getting on top of me.
I don't actually know what's going on in my head at the moment. Amani, she's already got a suspicion against her name. You have to be willing to adapt.
Do it, Mina. Do it!
My thought process is, whose names were called up yesterday at the round table? Like, I called Charlotte. Loads of people called Kaz.
Yeah.
Me, like, I know people are looking at Kaz like he's a traitor, but like, my mind doesn't even go there.
So you don't think Kaz at all?
I don't. He's such a great asset,
Tyler, he really wants to find them traitors. So he's somebody that I feel like
fancy that
to look out for in the future, but he's not really got a clue.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I am pissed off.
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, understandable.
So I've got a question for you. Me and Shout have just obviously sacrificed ourselves, and I thought, well, it's only fair that each raft, 2 people sacrifice themselves. Otherwise, what was the point in me and Shout doing it?
No, but I think what's fair is everybody's entitled to make their own decision.
No, you just looked after yourself. That's all it was.
Where do you think you are? Like, what game do you think?
I get both sides of this argument, if I'm honest.
Dan's pissed me off. I'm not saying he's a traitor. He's not him. But I just think his whole behaviour around it all, like he's like it's a self-centered.
But you're not looking for people you like and dislike. You're looking for traitors. So come on, switch your head back on.
Yeah, I just annoyed. Like,
no, I agree.
How long?
Listen, can I just say something quick? Just spoke to Armani, yeah, and she's 100% that Kaz is a faithful, 100%. So if she goes tonight, she's a traitor. Kaz is a traitor.
That does not follow, good sir.
We've got strength in numbers. There's obviously more faithfuls here than there is traitors. So you need to make sure you get them troops together in a bunch and all go for one person.
There's a big divide now, and I think tonight's round table is going to get a bit hostile.
I think it's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
Spicy round table, let's go! Armani's going, I'm telling you. Did Mina and Linda get to chat? I don't think they did. They'd have shown it, surely.
If I don't play my cards right, this round table might throw a spanner in the works.
I know it happened in season 2. I can see a world here where Mina votes for Armani and then she doesn't get banished. Armani's way too confident. I kind of want to see her brought down a peg.
You, Kaz, I feel like you are smart, you are calculated. You know, you save lives during the day, you're killing at night. It just makes sense, the dots are connecting there.
Does it? Is that how they pick traitors?
You're just free in a way. Is yourself, Armani.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go! I mean, they got 2 out of the 3. If they get rid of those 3, they're doing well.
With the whole Armani thing, I have no actual evidence on the fact that she is. But what I do have evidence on...
Come on, Maya.
And it hurts me to say, Freddie.
Oh.
Today, when we did the mission...
Damn it, Maya, come on.
To the raft.
Coward.
And then the first thing you said was, I hope we don't get it. That wasn't the first thing that came into my brain. The things that came to my brain was, rah, at least we're gonna get $5 grand. Like, if I go home, at least we're gonna get $5 grand.
And I was happy about that.
But you're not gonna get $5 grand if you go home. Makes no sense.
And the reason I got off today was because the way my brain works, I get a bit insecure, so I felt like everyone was like judging my like rowing or whatever, and that probably wasn't the case, but it just really stressed me out.
Yeah, they were.
By that whole chaotic nature.
Hence the camera cutting to Tyler, who was one of the main people doing it. Like, Tyler was borderline shouting at Freddie.
The person that I do have a question mark over, I'm really sorry, is you, Armani. I felt that...
Oh, it's all falling apart!
And this is why I'm gonna go back to you, Cass, as well, because ultimately, I've never really kind of thought about you until yesterday. When you came out with that...
It was day 2.
It's a really nice gesture, that is. Like, yeah, a bit cringy, but a bit nice.
Let him be cringe!
I like you as a person.
Leave him alone!
Lots of things to me that haven't sat right ever since.
Let him be a cringy, nerdy guy. Come on.
Because we had someone here whose first language was not English. The reason I didn't do a toast today is because yesterday people groaned at it, and Armani said that I should be careful. If the fact that you're voting for me is because I'm a nice person or because I'm a doctor, it makes sense. The fact that I have a job is not a reason to vote for me as well. No,
yes, you did.
Literally, you just said the doctor thing makes sense. You save lives during the day, you kill people at night. So you're basically calling me like Harold Shipman or something.
No,
that's a bit loaded, mate.
Horrible thing to say. The reason you think I'm a traitor.
Go on, Kaz. Go on.
Sat here tonight listening to the way you've reacted to some of Jake's comments. You remind me of a politician. The way you say stuff, there's like no substance. And I just don't believe you. So.
No, he just pointed out that Jake's argument is nonsense.
I'm not going into it.
I'm not going into it, so there's your substance, is it?
There's no way Maya would be here if you wasn't a traitor.
If you're both faithful, why are you both here? Because surely that would be like a big target.
I mean, the couple and the mother and son were all faithfuls, right? Yep.
I'm not getting emotional or nothing like that, because I just really, I'm not.
You are. You can see so bad that you are.
I don't want to go home over something like this. I've been like...
Over a bunch of evidence. Or a bunch of people getting the bad vibe, including your own sister who knows you better than anyone else there.
I don't know what to say. I'm a faithful. Like,
Do it. Oh, Mina, Linda, come on. I feel like they're going to let me down. I would never vote for one of the 6 here. Because I think there's a lot of information to be gained from which one of them dies. And if you kill one of them, and then they're like, oh, I'm a faithful, all you've really done is deprived yourself of a bit of information about whether the traitors would have killed that person or not. The night deaths are a really underrated bit of info.
Had a niggle about the sisters of the 2 of you.
Oof.
Yeah, come here.
Whoa, really?
Kaz, I put you down, but after your theatrical response to Jake's questions, I now firmly believe that you...
I think the Harold Chipman comment was a bit far, maybe, but he was right to point out it made no sense.
With you, when you were describing
Okay, so we've got 3 with 1.
Characteristics of a good traitor, pointing them in Kaz's direction, he was also actually describing himself.
For Arnie, I
Okay.
you as a person, but it's the narrative that you can create and the fact that your sister's a bit suspicious of you. It just kind of confused me.
Go on, Freddie. Stand by your convictions, good sir. Come on. You got this.
I voted for Charlotte, I'm sorry.
Wow, that's 5 different people.
So I'm voting for Armani just for the reasons that I wrote.
Okay.
I've gone with you, Cass, again. I'm sorry.
Okay, so that's 2 for Armani, 2 for Cass.
I went with you, Freddie. Obviously, I don't want you to be a traitor. I really hope you're not a traitor.
Don't vote for him then.
It's just that a couple of days it's been popping up. So.
Why do people vote people out and then hope they're faithful?
I voted for Freddie.
Playing the game wrong.
I was torn between
Wow.
you and
Freddie on 2 now.
Hi.
That might have been a mistake, Kaz. You should have gone Armani.
So I voted for yourself, Armani.
With an A on the end for some
I
reason.
was stuck between Winder, Kaz and yourself. It came down to I believed you less.
So I voted for you, Cass.
God damn it. Anna, come on. I'm rooting for you here.
The person I voted for, sorry.
Mina! Yes! Linda's not. I know Linda's not. Damn it, Linda! Why don't you know how to play this game, Linda?
If she doesn't get banished, then I have got a lot of explaining to do.
I voted for you, Armani.
Come on! I'm so excited.
I think you'd make
I just like seeing someone who gets too overconfident get brought down that peg. I just enjoy that narrative.
I've gone with you, Armani. Personally, I just feel like you're the stronger of the 2 people I suspect.
Dan?
Voted for you, Armani. So sorry.
She was so confident in that Traitors room last night.
I've gone for you, Jake, only because
Coward.
you haven't seen the things I've actually done as a faithful.
Livy?
I'm so sorry, I've gone for you, Armani, just what's been brought to the
Livy,
table.
you've redeemed yourself slightly in my eyes after the Ellen fiasco.
And finally, Tyler.
I've gone for you, Armani. Just don't think 2 sisters can still be in the game.
I feel bad for Maya, obviously, you know. But, you know, they're not actually going to execute your sister. She's just going to go home or go chill in the hotel or whatever they do. Like, it's okay. Mina!
I am.
A traitor.
Obviously, I feel sorry for her, it's your sister, but come on, this is a game, come on.
You okay, Mike?
Alright, Tyler, maybe. Maybe not quite the time. Maybe give her 5 minutes.
So you can celebrate, but one of the following people will be murdered tonight. Charlotte, Freddie, Jake, Kasim, Maya, or Mina.
I think there's a good chance it's Maya, you know. Maya's got no sus. Everyone else kind of has at least some modicum of sus on them, right?
Armani played a bad game in the end.
To be fair, Linda.
I know what I said about the sisterhood, but
Glass houses and
things
that.
have had to change, and they need to be handed a traitor. I know that may sound awful, but that's the game. That's the game, and you've got to survive. What have I become?
A good player.
I'm very much aware that I did not vote for Armani tonight, so that's going to be used against me tomorrow.
I feel incredibly sorry for Kaz.
I think he's put himself in the limelight
But in the game side,
I don't think he has.
us. This is actually like
I don't think
being
he's done
in
anything
a
wrong
genre.
except maybe
I
mention
mean, I
Harold
love the
Shipman.
drama, and I love this backstabbing. Oh, that sounds really terrible.
He's 100% walking through brekkie tomorrow with his croissants ready for his little toast that he doesn't do anymore. I'm sorry, but I don't buy it. I know he's a traitor.
Well, aren't you going to feel silly when you watch this?
I feel like I was quite blindsided by Maya. A bit hurt by that as well because I thought we were really good friends. So it kind of gave me a reality check if I need to put friendships aside and need to focus on my game.
I like Freddy. I think either Freddy or Kaz might be my... Those are probably the two I like after Anna. And to be honest, we've not seen a lot of Anna. I'm just accent biased. Probably Kaz is maybe my favourite that's left. So they'll probably kill him tonight now. I feel like some of the people don't get the same spotlight as others, probably because they're just quieter personalities.
Because the murder shortlist is already in play, they can't recruit tonight. Instead, they must
Why
murder.
not?
So who?
Just make them recruit from the shortlist. Feels like they've changed the balance of the game a lot for this season. We'll see if it works out
Quite surprised how many
more balanced.
did actually vote for her.
I think her being overconfident has actually done herself over.
Exactly.
Do you remember her feedback to us yesterday? You're not doing enough, she said.
Yes.
She was doing too much.
Exactly.
Go on, Mina.
I know, but we gave them a traitor. They needed it.
I think we'll
still
be
strong.
good together.
Yeah.
I absolutely do.
You've got me and I've got you.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
I think me and Linda are very in tune. She probably didn't expect for me to vote Armani tonight, but I think she gets it. And we've got some murdering to do.
Mina's having a great time.
We had 6 people to murder. Of course, one of them was you. So
Please don't murder me.
No, wait. We have Kaz, Maya, Freddie.
I think it's Maya, maybe Freddy.
Yeah.
Now, my plan is don't get rid of Jake.
Maybe in a couple of nights, but not tonight. Kaz will definitely get banished tomorrow.
I know. He's out.
He's out.
Yep.
Freddie is panicking now.
Yeah.
Oh, we had showering Freddy, now we're getting sweaty Freddy.
One murder that avoids our names getting mentioned. Would that put heat on Maya? Could there be 2 sister traitors?
If we did Maya, we'd look a bit strange.
We're doing the Charlotte Bath bit.
Nobody thinks that
she won't
she's
get
a
punished.
traitor.
No, she absolutely won't get punished.
So,
no way.
Is it an easy kill? The only person who can be linked to it is Freddie.
Yeah, because they had that little sort of contretemps between them.
Yeah, potentially 2 sisters in one night. What about Charlotte? I think Charlotte and Joe, they are traitor hungry.
Yeah.
And they need to get split up. So that's where I think Charlotte potentially goes. Could be an idea.
I think people will come back round on looking at Charlotte, to be honest.
Maya, Freddie, or Charlotte.
Yeah.
The thing is with Charlotte is everyone was so sure it was Ellen, Kazim, or Charlotte.
Absolutely.
Would you like to do the honours?
And 2 of them are going to have been banished and said they're faithful, so I think they'll come back round on Charlotte. So I wouldn't kill Charlotte here.
I just feel like murdering this person.
I think it's Maya.
It's just gonna spin everybody's mind.
I think it's Maya.
Everyone's second guessing everything.
You know, I say Kaz. I think Mina might be my favourite. It's probably one of them 2. A few miles away. Hey up, what's happening here? Oh, it's the other 3! I told you they'd come back! I told you! Oh, what if they arrive in the day tomorrow and the recruitment... Yep, rail replacement, hell yeah. And the recruitment is one of them 3. You get to choose one of them to join you. Okay. Thoughts? Really good episode. Really satisfying to see someone who's got too big for their boots get taken down. Like, I don't like to just outwardly, like, hate on anyone, but I do think Armani was my least favourite player because of just... It was mostly the diary room and Traitor Castle stuff. Like, her attitude when she wasn't putting on the nice person facade was really arrogant. I didn't like it. So, yeah. I enjoyed that. That felt really therapeutic. I think Maya dies tonight. I think there's a chance it's Freddie. I don't see why you would pick Charlotte, but, you know, she's one of the 3 they outlined, so it could be her. But I would kill Maya. So it'll be interesting to see who gets murdered. And I told you, as they were getting off the train, in fact, probably before anyone got off the train, I'm pretty sure I said they'll come back. Whoever gets off, they'll come back. And voila. I think they're going to arrive tomorrow. There's 2 traitors, so I think the traitors are going to get to choose one of the 3 new ones to join them. Maybe for free. Maybe they still get a murder as well, or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, fun little thing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget, if you would like to hang out live while I record future reactions, the link to my Twitch is in the description. If you want to see the full versions or you want to get the future versions early, the link to my Patreon is in the description as well. It's $5 a month if you can spare that, whatever your local equivalent is. Yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new here. Share with your friends. All that good stuff. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been EBEZA, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.